What is up, guys? We're back at it to answer your questions in another episode of For the Greater.
I'm Gershwin, by the way. This is the Sound Alchemist.
And this is a video series where we answer your questions. You put question in front of the word question, and we get to those questions first. You ain't ready.
Yeah, whoa. You said that already.
I did.
Okay, I'm stuck. Welcome. We said wow already, right? Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. So this question comes from NPC number 532654125. Are there any documented cases of I'll just read it. Are there any documented cases of examples in which the Astartes use homophagia? Homophagia?
Homophagia?
Yes.
I don't even know what that means.
What I really wanted to read is Robert Clark. He asks, how would a wounded cultist be treated by the traitor Marines? In other words, are Chaos Space Marines friendlier to just regular humans? The answer is no.
No, Chaos is not friendly to anything.
No, if there's a wounded cultist, the Chaos Space Marine is just going to shove them out of the way. They don't even see them as living. They're just tools to be used and abused. So yeah.
One of us, but I'll still trample over you.
The only way that a Chaos Space Marine would even bat an eye towards a cultist is if that cultist is blessed and is ascended to something higher by its patron god, which the likelihood of that happening is very slim. And also, why would he still be a cultist? He would be something grander. Yeah. Next question.
Tyler Castillo. That means castle. So my big titty goth Slaneshi GF cheated on me. Well, I'm not surprised. My heart is still broken. Which god should I turn to get my revenge?
None.
If you want to make it a crime of passion, you've got to go with Korn.
Wouldn't you go with Slanesh?
But yeah, Slanesh. She's already a Slaneshi demon. Just go to the main source.
The mom. Or dad. However you're looking at it.
Both.
Yeah. Next question comes from Han Hutubala. Since the Imperial Guard can use plasma weapons, why is it not standard issue? Compared to the las guns, plasma guns is far more effective and deals a lot more damage to Xeno and heretics. Keep doing what you're doing. Greetings from Straya. That's not a place. I'm just kidding.
Straya?
That's Straya.
Huh.
Anyways, what's your question?
Oh, since there's a better gun, why don't the Imperial Guard use that better gun? Because it's not easy to mass produce.
Exactly.
Las guns, combat knives, frag and crack grenades, they're made of plenty. However, when you're talking about inferno guns, las cannons, melta weapons, plasma weapons, those take a little bit more resources, more know-how to construct, and it's probably a little bit more expensive too. So it's a lot cheaper, it's a lot easier to just give your regular guardsman standard own light laser.
Exactly. And actually, Straya is actually Australia.
Oh, he shortened it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, cool. We're glad we have fans down in Australia. When I play a Risk, I always try to conquer Australia first.
Because it's the best.
Yes.
More strategic. I haven't played Risk, so I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, it's either Australia or I think it's...
Madagascar.
Not Madagascar. What's the other one that's off of Korea? Is it Japan? No. Anyways, next question.
This one is by Icy Webs 22. You see them with your eyes, or is it icy, like it's cold and frozen? Is Abaddon like an Arachon from Age of Sigmar? I don't know what Arachon is.
Yeah, as if we know what Arachon is. Age of Sigmar is modern. Might as well have just said something ancient. I don't know.
And then he's saying, who's stronger, the Arachon or Abaddon? Abaddon, just because it's 40k?
Yeah, we'll say that.
If Arachon was put into the 40k universe, he would become the new leader of the Black Legion. Or would he make his own war band? Probably make his own. Unless it'd be cool, like he's like the new big baddie, and he challenges Abaddon, and the winner takes control of the Legion. That'd be pretty cool.
Be badass.
But I don't know who Arachon is. Arachon? Con Air?
Aarakocra?
Nicolas Cage?
Next question comes from Jack Forrester. I recently discovered that the original Death Guard, or Dusk Riders, isn't it Raiders? Came from the Terran region of Albania. That's where I get my hair cut sometimes. I don't go to Albania, it's just the Albanians cut my hair. Anyways, and the Emperor from Anatolia, if I remember well. Are there any Terran regions of origin for other legions and characters? Yeah, obviously the Luna Wolves come from the moon? No, what?
That doesn't sound right.
No, what? They come from a certain... Yes. Check our 40 facts video on whatever first founding Space Marine Legion, and we'll tell you.
There's rumors that Alpharius and Omega never actually came from a distant planet or anything. That they were always side by side by the Emperor. It's one theory. So if that's true, that means they were originally from Terra. However, there's a whole bunch of theories, and you don't really know what's what with the Alpha Legion. But yeah, check out our old school videos, and they'll give you a little bit of hints as to what's going on.
But yes, most first founding chapters originated from a certain region in the world, the Earth.
It's Terra, Gersh.
Check out our 40 facts in the Unification Wars too, because that explains to you what all the different regions are. It's not just what exists right now. Anyways.
Spec Nas. This is a question among glorious questions. He asks, can we get a falsetto wah?
What's a falsetto?
For the greater wah?
I still don't know what that means.
I had to suck up my testes into my nether region, all the way up here, in order for me to get that falsetto. It's basically a high-pitched, thing.
Okay, Freddie Mercury.
Thank you for that. Did you see Bohemian Rhapsody?
I did.
It won the Golden Globes for Best Picture or something like that.
Oh, did it? I liked it.
And
I thought it moved a little fast, but I liked it.
Yeah, I know the what's that guy's name? The guy that played Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
The guy from Robot, whatever it's called.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. There you go. Mm-hmm. He won a Golden Globe for Best Performance.
I like him. I like Mr. Robot.
And Spider-Verse also got Best Animated Film. Watch it. It's good.
Who were its competition?
Pixar, The Incredibles 2.
Oh, I didn't watch Incredibles 2.
Oh, gosh.
I watched Solo for the first time now that it's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I see why people didn't like it.
I saw the Everything Wrong with Solo, so I kind of saw it.
Yeah. I mean, I stayed away from all that kind of stuff because I didn't really, believe in the whole, Disney's trying to destroy Star Wars or whatever. And then I watched it and it's I think it's just a bad movie. I don't think anybody's trying to do anything. It's just a bad movie. Next question comes from Ernie Jr. Is the Tapatio Sauce in the 40k universe? And if there is, who will consume it the most? Tapatio, Valentina, and Salsa Maga still exist in the 41st millennium. And the chapter that consumes the most hot sauce, because these are all hot sauces for all those that don't know, is probably Yo Mama.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fit in.
Next question.
This one is by Bunnyhop. What's the best way to defeat the Imperium from within?
That's
be a sleeper agent, kind of like the Alpha Legion, and just spread lies, spread confusion, spread within.
My hand's really pale. That's crazy.
Oh wow, yeah.
This winter is not good for me.
Winter came for you.
Ah.
More like winter came on you.
Next question.
I'm just trying to fit in, guys.
Who can relate? Next question comes from Gastro from Nazo. Would the Imperium ever open up diplomatic talks with, let's say, the Eldar, the Tau, or any other race?
They do. It's not like it's just attack them. There's diplomacy involved.
80% of it is attack them.
Let me tell you a specific example. There was a planetary governor who went to the Tau for aid, and eventually the Space Marine, or the High Lords heard about this. They sent a Space Marine force to quell this peace treaty, so to speak, between the Tau and this High Lord. And the High Lord actually sided with the Tau, and a whole war zone came out, and eventually I believe he was assassinated by Space Marines, but yeah, it happens.
Yeah. But I can give you 4 other examples where the Imperium was like, nah, we don't like that.
Tell me one.
During the...
Wrong.
Next question.
That hurt. I'm just trying to fit in, guys.
Next question comes from Bunnyhop. Oh no. He said what time is it, but we've already told you. I have one from Cyberpunk Alchemy. In Fallout 4, I'm doing a Space Marine build. What special state and perks should I give him?
I've never played Fallout. I heard it's a really good game.
I don't know. Next one.
Faking It 66. Are Seikars capable of reading minds? If so, why would they not be able to tell if a soldier is brainwashed or being mind controlled? They like keeping secrets. Well, if you're a Seikar, it's not something you want to just, address. Because you're going to be bullied, you're going to be pushed away from society, you're going to be the weirdo. Your psychic powers may be painful to you. They might even open up a warp portal into Korn's gardens or something.
Nurgles.
But yeah, being a Psyker is not a good thing in 40k. Although, if you're a strong Psyker and you can control your powers, yeah, you can rise to become a powerful Space Marine. But you get taken into the black ships. You could be get fed into the Emperor's golden throne. It's not nice.
Is there a named Psyker in the game?
What game?
40k. If you play the Imperium, can you play a named Psyker, or is it just Imperial Guard Psyker?
I don't know.
A special character that's a Psyker, specifically a Psyker,
For
not
the Imperium.
Not a novice Novalite, not a
librarian, not a demon host.
Yeah, but an actual Psyker. I don't think there is, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, so you're right. Being a Psyker sucks. Balls. Next question comes from John Vargas Feliz. Can a Perpetual survive a Space Marine transformation and become a Space Marine as an adult?
If they're Perpetual, yeah. Because when they die, they'll just come back.
But would they come back as a Space Marine, or would they come back as a regular human?
I think they'll come back as a Space Marine. I think so. Again, there's not enough information as to how a Perpetual actually works. What goes into Perpetualness.
But I thought Vulcan was burned.
He was burned, he was beheaded, he was stabbed, he was thrown into space.
And he came back as Vulcan. He didn't come back as charbroiled Vulcan, right?
Right, he came back 100%
himself from the past. So wouldn't a regular human who is killed off by the gene implantation just come back as a human? Not as a gene empowered human?
Well, I guess if you're just implanting the implant into a human and they die because of a shock and they come back to life, the implantation would still be there.
But they would just die again.
Until their body stops rejecting it.
I don't think they'll stop rejecting it. You think so?
I don't know. Again, there's not enough info as to how Perpetualness works.
Blame
Lorgar.
And those were the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. We love you guys in a platonic way.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
I'm the Sound Alchemist.
Bye.
We're out of here.
Oh, if you could put my freedom back in